It looks like you got your hands full there.
A little bit.
In today's episode, Jesse and I are taking you all across the Portland metro area to over a dozen estate sales. The fun thing about estate sales is you never know what you're gonna find. What an amazing estate sale haul. Today is a very exciting day because we are taking you estate sale shopping and we are so excited. We have not been estate sale shopping in a while.
I'm amped up. This is my favorite thing to do, I think. So we're only about 6 minutes away from the first sale that we're going to today. Laura sent this over. She found it earlier this week, had some great photos of some stuff.
Looks promising.
The address came out about 20 minutes ago. I don't anticipate us being first in line, but hopefully we're close enough that we're not too far back there.
We are very excited to get back in the estate sale game this weekend. First estate sale of the day coming up.
I got a free Thrift-a-Palooza totes. Those came in handy because they were still sitting in the car. So we're definitely not first here, but that's okay. They were only let 25 in.
We are 2 away from the cutoff. Aww. I'm going without you, sorry. It's got fish on it. I thought that might be a good set, but...
Oh, it's a Dave McIntyre.
Hey, you don't know anything about fish flatware.
I'm expanding my knowledge, actually. I've been researching.
We're gonna get the tree. We're gonna get this unicorn. It's carved wooden and it's $25 for it. There's so many new things in the box, like vintage old stock. It's never been opened before. A lot of stuff from all over the world. Very eclectic style too. People got some really, really good stuff. Learn more about different stained glass artists.
Inlaid motifs and then a little chessboard in the middle. That's kind of cool.
It's kind of an interesting height though. You'd really have to be sitting like on the floor pillow to play a game on it.
The exact box.
No way. It fits perfectly in there?
Pretty much.
Look at that.
One outlier.
You're carrying that box. The wallpaper in here is so beautiful. I love it. I'll just take the whole house, please.
This is why I like thrift stores, because we get shopping carts.
Yeah, it looks like you got your hands full there.
A little bit.
That was intense. My heart's pounding, not just from carrying all that stuff. That was like competition in there. That was cutthroat. Jesse was thriving in the chaos.
Yeah, I love that kind of, gets me all excited.
It was really amazing to see how many good things everybody found. These types of sales, you really need to be in the first wave when they limit how many people come into the house. Today's limit was 25 and we got cut off. There were 2 people in front of us that we were talking with in line. They got cut off too. So everybody else had a little bit of a head start, but it really wasn't too bad because they let 25 in and they were feeling it out and trying to decide if they had room for more people, which they did. So we didn't get in the first wave, but we didn't have to wait for that full wave to shop the entire thing, check out, leave before we got in, which was a lifesaver because we ended up finding some really amazing things. And I saw some amazing finds in other people's carts and on the hold shelf.
Yeah, those first 25 were clearing up. We were standing there on the porch and I was looking in and I saw people just going beep, beep, boop, boop. And I was just like, oh man,
we're not gonna get anything.
But also we weren't too emotionally attached to anything going there. What a cool house, what a cool collection, what a cool life lived by that couple.
I'm gonna save the full haul till we get home. We're gonna get home and get this out and I'm gonna show you because there are so many things that I did not film finding because it was just impossible to hold a bag, find an item, film it all at the same time.
Right.
It was all happening so fast.
Yeah.
It was chaos.
There was a lot going on.
So we'll give you the full haul here at the end of the video, but we are headed to another estate sale. Jesse was just looking that up. Where are we going?
We're headed across town back to Beaverton.
All right.
For another sale.
Going in for round 2.
Yeah. You're straggling. You can't keep up.
Change of plans.
That one had a super long line still, and we saw people coming out with some good stuff, but we kind of figured it's already been open for almost 2 hours now, and anyone that was there first got all the good stuff that was at a good deal. They're zagging, we're zigging.
And we're headed to Vancouver.
Yeah, we're headed to Vancouver because there's a cluster of sales that opened here today.
We think while everyone's in line here for this really good mid-century sale, we're heading over to Vancouver and we're gonna try to hit that cluster. Change of plans of the change of plans. We're actually in Portland, Oregon now at an estate sale. Is she the one that's in the top of the stairs at the Louvre? Yep, Nike. Not the real deal, but beautiful.
What is it called? A traveler's blanket or something like that?
Look, remember when we found the Pendleton blanket that didn't have the leather strap? This one actually has it. They've got 50. Doesn't have the original price. That's okay, I'll just... This one actually has something special embroidered into it. Do you need some brass shoes?
Yeah, those would be comfortable.
That's really pretty with the birds. Does this have a price on it? I'll have to ask on that. I think it's a little Christmas house. Let's see if this shows it. Oh, here it is.
Oh, so you put a candle in it and the heat probably spins the propeller at the top.
Yeah, like the German ones that we see at the Christmas markets. I've never seen a Polish Barbie before.
No.
Look at her. I love her outfit. $10. Originally from Toys R Us for $24.99. Some vintage Pez.
Some of those really old ones can be worth quite a bit.
This little easel's $1. I'm gonna get that. Good to have on hand at the studio. There's a few more easels here too. $6 for that bag. This is beautiful. It looks like $5 or $4 possibly. I'm assuming those areas are on chips. And that's why it's $5 is my guess. But I might peek under it just in case. Oh, I don't see a chip there. If it's not chipped, I'm gonna get that for $5. I'm gonna take a good look at it first.
Before we call it a day, there's one more sale that's kind of on the way back home, so we might as well pop in. All the pictures though were mostly Beanie Babies, which definitely isn't our thing, but we're kind of hoping that maybe they took all the pictures of the Beanie Babies and that kind of drove people to not come, and there's gonna be some extra cool stuff.
We weren't gonna go because of the Beanie Baby photos, so I'm hoping that you're right and that other people weren't gonna either. More than Beanie Babies, at least.
Yeah, you know what vibe though it's giving me?
What?
It's like this isn't the first weekend of the sale vibe. But
that could
maybe it is. They just have really cleaned out a lot.
These are pretty cool. $50 each though. They are signed 1980, titled Landscape. And there's the signature. Got a sterling silver chain for only $2 with a pendant on it.
I got 15 Beanie Babies in the back. I see some handmade estate sale signs hanging from some trees and some power poles. So that might be a good sign. Let's go check those out. All right, so that was actually pretty good.
It was surprisingly good.
Yeah, there was a lot of junk just kind of pulled out, and I know you did really well on jewelry.
That's all we ended up purchasing was the jewelry, and I cannot wait to pull it out and show you and talk a little bit about it.
I think those sales that aren't really advertised very well are the hidden gems when you're estate selling. That little sign on the side of the road that's like estate sale this way, and it wasn't on your maps of where you were looking, you should go check it out because it's probably not going to be crowded with a bunch of competition.
It's day 2 and we are back at estate sale shopping. Today we are finally doing what we planned on doing yesterday, and we are headed to Vancouver, Washington.
Yeah, we were going to head there in the afternoon to get to a cluster of estate sales, but also it was a weekday, and getting to Vancouver from Portland is a little rough on a weekday. We decided to wait until the morning here on Saturday.
I have a good feeling about today. We cleaned out the car, we got it all emptied, we are ready to fill it up again today.
There's a cluster of 7 estate sales within 10 minutes of each other, so we're going to try to hit them all.
They're just prints, but the frames are pretty nice. We got here a little bit early, so we've got 15 minutes until the sale starts, but we are the first people.
We got a little tricked because there was a garage sale happening next door, and we kind of thought, is this the estate sale?
Loving this art. It's signed to Roland, and it's $128. Oh, here's information about the artist. This was their father?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And he's world renowned.
Wow.
He's had a lot of shows. It's, you know, and all the original art. And then we have a book. If you buy a piece of his art, we have a book that we give away for free that tells all about his life.
I would love that. Okay, wonderful. This is the one I'm really, really drawn to. It just really makes me feel calm. I like when art does that. Isn't it pretty? Definitely gonna get this one right here. $20. Looks like an onion, like a garlic or onion.
A little bit. This isn't an actual playable one, you can tell by the top. It hasn't been waxed. I know a thing or two
Did you
about
practice
the
your
didgeridoo
breathing
now.
in while exhaling technique? The one that takes years to learn?
No.
We got a bunch of Ted DeGrazia stuff. I've always been looking for the perfect bathroom.
I like it.
$24. Not for our bathroom, but it's fantastic. The art here is just amazing. Look at this one. So pretty.
This is so cool.
$38. Fun postmodern lamp. Needs a new shade because it's got stains.
The shade's too big for that too.
Yeah, it doesn't sit quite right,
Yeah.
but a very cool lamp.
So the lamp didn't have a price on it, so she ended up throwing it in for free because we bought so much other stuff, which is pretty cool.
I'm excited about that bathroom art. I can't wait
Like-
to see whose bathroom it
Is
ends
it
up
really
in.
bathroom? Just because that looks like a toilet paper roll, I guess.
Oh,
but-
that's a toilet.
That's a toilet,
Yeah,
you
that's
think?
a toilet.
Okay.
For sure, right, people? That's a toilet and toilet paper. Unless this is like in a kitchen and it's paper towels and that's cheese, I'm going with toilet and toilet paper. I like that. I like that. That is so cool.
What is
It's a
it?
hanging star Christmas ornament, $3.
For a window or something, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'd use it for. You could put it on a really big tree. I think that'll look really cool hanging in a window.
It's a bocce set.
These are shiny bocce balls. Wouldn't it have been funny if we'd found the missing one from yesterday's set?
That would
This
be
is
funny.
the art of Steve Hanks.
My instrument.
That was actually pretty cool. Looks like you were drinking out of it. That was interesting. Let me take a peek at that.
Interesting.
Oh, $125.
Price. Yeah, I know. I thought it was wood.
Maybe it's very valuable.
It is one piece of wood, which is pretty, and they carved it all out. That is pretty impressive, actually.
It is. One of my favorite marbles, rainforest marble. It's pretty. It's a little platter. Ross. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Ross is in the rainforest marble game.
This is a nice candle holder. $24. I love the patina on it. It's actually pretty nice. Is that copper? There's not very much light in here, but I almost think that's
it looks
copper.
like hammered copper.
Ooh, we're gonna get that. That's pretty great. That's an interesting Degracia. $250. It's a print. It's too bad it has a crack. That's a beautiful piece.
Thought I heard you gasp from far away.
Well, it looks like a beautiful piece of Hulken pottery, but it has a big crack. It's too bad there's a couple of these missing. There's just two, so it's missing two of them. Probably got broken over the years.
We met a follower in there who actually knew the owner of the house, so she was able to give us some story about the owner and how they were a woodworker and helped her daughter with her woodworking. It was a cool little story to hear about the owner of the house and probably who made that conch shell himself.
This is gonna go so perfect with our Christmas decor. Isn't that cute?
It's cute.
It's gonna look so good hanging in our window. So it's made out of shaved wood. We think it might be Swedish, but we're not sure. It just definitely has that look to it. It's gonna go great with our Scandinavian Christmas. We're collecting it one piece at a time over the years, and every year the collection grows and it just kind of comes more alive. We didn't get to decorate last year because of our flooding in our basement, unfortunately. So I'm extra excited to decorate this year. I might decorate before Thanksgiving just to make sure nothing can happen and I get to decorate.
Moving on to the next one. That's 2 down today. I think we got 5 more, at least 5 more.
Man.
We
It's
might
gonna be a
try to
good day.
squeak a few more in. 5 more, so let's hit our 3rd one up here. It's missing a couple sets, unfortunately.
Yeah, 2, but it's still got 3.
All right, I'm gonna get this Sonos speaker here. It's a Sonos Play 1. They have $50 on it, which is a pretty reasonable price actually. On eBay, they're selling for like $75. So it is a deal, but we could use this in the shop so I can blast music.
While you're shipping?
Yeah.
Look at this thistle vase. Or is that a lampshade?
I think it's a vase.
Yeah, it's a vase. The reason I thought it was a lampshade is because it's actually purple. And so when you put a candle in there, I bet it really lights up beautifully.
Yeah. The top is kind of like rough. Is that
Yeah, there's a
normal?
lot of chips in the glass. No, that's not normal. Well, again, I kind of almost feel like it would got attached to something, but
Right.
how did it get so chipped?
It's definitely got a flat bottom, so it's supposed to sit like that.
Yeah, interesting. This is a nice set of Asian style wooden bowls. $10 for the whole set. They're in really good condition too. We're gonna get those. It's a felted mushroom.
Oh, that's cute.
That's a cute ornament.
Is this like a cat toy?
I mean, oh, Lorenzo would go nuts on that poor little owl.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
there's
one
another
too.
one.
Little
Yeah.
mushroom.
Oh, and an acorn, and it looks like an Oregon myrtle wood. Got a little bird on it. I always love the handmade ornaments. Oh, here's the little bubble dog.
Oh yeah.
The balloon dog. Seashell. Oh, that's pretty. A little glittery, but kind of cute. Oh, here's another seashell one.
Gotta get some of these too. $5 for 4 batteries. These are good for air tags.
Hey, a second one.
Let me get it.
Do you think you can get them for 50 for the pair,
we
or is
can-
it each?
It's 50 for each, but it'll be nice because now this might be at home.
That was actually a really good stop. There was nobody here when we first walked in, like 1 or 2 people, so I wasn't that hopeful, but I'm really excited about a couple of the things we just got. I ended up buying the entire thing full of ornaments. It was $20 for all of them, and I can't show you why, because I ended up buying it because of a couple kind of not YouTube appropriate, not like offensive, but just not appropriate. Okay, they were naked mermaids. I bought it for some glass naked mermaids.
NSFW.
Not suitable for YouTube. Is that what that means?
No.
What?
Does YouTube start with a W?
Oh no, I thought you switched it up.
NSFW. Not safe for work. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right. That's it.
And it turns out that we got the free book with that beautiful piece of art that we got. And what's crazy is I just realized that it says that his wife was an author and he was a painter. So there's a whole book about the family. I'm really excited to learn more about them and that art piece.
Pretty handy to have an author as a wife. If you're an artist, they can just write your book for you.
Yeah, how brilliant. If my painting's in here, I'm gonna cry. I don't know why. I hope it's in here. Yosemite. Oh, that one's beautiful. Pinnacles. There he is in his studio painting. There's no parking anywhere near here, so Jesse dropped me off, so I'm solo right now. They really don't want you to park for this one. They were into ducks or hunting ducks. Oh yeah, they were into duck hunting, not the video game. I want the closet system. I really like it. It's kind of simple, but I like it with the slats. It's an old sewing machine desk.
I kind of want to learn to sew.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that for you. I think that's great. I have a sewing machine.
Right.
I never use it.
I heard some really cool things about sewing.
I love learning new things about you, babe.
Like it's hard to do. So if you learn how to do it really well, they're transferable skills to building all sorts of
The problem
things.
is if you learn how to sew, everyone will want you to sew something for them, including me.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
We're gonna go check out the basement. Whoa.
Wow, it looks like I walked into an antique store down here.
It does. Look at the display cases. That's pretty neat. If this was teak, I'd be all over that.
You got a lot of papers to correlate.
Yeah, lots.
You got an inbox and an outbox.
Just 2 books, but they were only $3 each. This next one we're gonna go to is not too promising from the listing photos, but we gotta at least check it out.
It just really looked like someone's garage opened up and the garage was filled, and it's just shopping a garage. Could be good, could be not so good. We'll find out.
Jesse's let me out. It looked really good. He can't find parking. This is coming home with us. It's rosewood, it needs some love, but it's beautiful. They have some really, really cool furniture here, but a lot of it needs work, but really unique stuff. Those white chairs are super fun too. Some things are priced and some aren't, so it's kind of hard to know. This guy's fun, he's a tiki robot.
Yeah, he's giving robot vibes, that's for sure.
There's some very nice stuff here. $10. Needs to be cleaned, but she's gorgeous. We're gonna take a look at some art here in the garage. I already love the colors on that one. None of this has been pulled out yet for the sale, so we're the first ones getting to take a peek. She's pretty fabulous too. They're not in perfect condition, but they are made in Denmark and they're gonna look beautiful when we get them restored. Look at this old Coca-Cola clock, Jesse. What do you think this is from? Maybe 50s?
Yeah,
No, that's
probably
cool.
50s, 60s. Old diner. It's pretty cool. It's missing like glass.
I think you might be right because all of these are kind of bent out a little bit, like they would have held something.
But then this would have stuck out too far. I don't know. It's seen better days, but it's pretty cool.
This house is tropical.
Yeah.
You don't see these very often around here. It's 50% off today. Fridge magnets, 18, it's only half off. It's kind of a fun scene. We're basically doing a complete redo of what we skipped yesterday.
We're headed back to the estate sale that had the super long line yesterday. It's been open for a couple hours today, and it's not the first day, so we're hoping that the line is non-existent today and we can walk right in.
Yes, that's the hope. Everything was half price today, so it's definitely gonna be picked over.
Oh.
Just the one item. We got it for half off, so it was only $4, a pretty little vase. The last leftover.
Oh,
it's gonna go to a new home though. We're taking you to a new home.
It looked so scared sitting there. It was like, you're leaving me with all the VHS tapes and the tape dispensers and random stuff.
That is a wrap for our estate sailing this weekend. Although maybe I might go back and get one or two of those art pieces tomorrow morning. I just can't seem to forget about them. I keep thinking about them. I did online research. I think the paintings are pretty valuable. They probably are worth between $500 and $1,000 each, but I'm feeling drawn to them more than just the value. I really love them, and I'm excited to get to kind of help them find the right home. Maybe one of you who will also love them. We'll see. This might be it though. I might be calling it.
What if you sleep on it tonight and you're like, I gotta go back, and you go back and someone already bought them today?
That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's what they say. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
All right. See how good that pillow feels in the morning, right?
What if somebody is coming tomorrow morning hoping they're going to get my painting and they have no idea I already bought it?
Look at all the stuff you got in the last 2 days.
I can't believe how much stuff. We're going to get all of this stuff home and unloaded. I'm going to go over a few things that I'm very excited to talk to you about, that I found out about the history, the value, and then my favorite part, the decorating. What an amazing estate sale haul. This is one of the better estate sale hauls we've ever had. This is just some of it. This is just a few of the smalls that we picked up. I've got art behind us. I have some Danish stacking end tables on our front porch right now. We absolutely crushed it and we had an amazing time doing it. Now I'm going to share some of the things that we found. We didn't capture getting everything on camera. There were times where Jesse had his hands full or he was in another room and my arms were full and I was just like quickly grabbing things, and so I couldn't film everything. So I'm going to pull it all out for you today, show you what we've got, talk about how much we paid, what the item's actually worth, and in case you maybe saw me pick up a piece and you were unimpressed by it and you were like, why on earth is she getting that piece of wood? I'm going to show you why. I love styling and I can't wait to style up some of these finds. Before I get any further into this, I wanted to give a shout out to all of my OCD friends out there. We saw several comments on a recent video about our light fixtures in the background and how it was kind of driving some people nuts that we had them hung at different heights. And I just wanted to put your minds at ease. These are actually hung at the same height. It's just an illusion because of the angle. The only reason I don't have it straight is because the glare from the windows over here kind of makes the screen look funny. I have it angled, but I promise you these two light fixtures up there, they're at the same height. If you look at the 3 windows behind me, those are also all aligned and at the same height, and they look a little different size because of the angle. I know those little details can drive people a little bit nuts, so I just wanted to reassure you, our lights are hung at the right heights. We got so many amazing jewelry items. This is also something I typically don't film because I need 2 hands to be digging through things and holding things up to look at stamps and stuff. So I just got a few clips, but we got a ton of jewelry and I'll show you the full haul of the jewelry at the very end. We have so many natural and organic things in our home, and you know that I love wooden items, especially hand-turned, handmade artisan ones. This one is stunning. It's a small bowl with a natural live edge, and it's a burl wood, and it's got the artist's signature on the back. It looks to me like it might say Tom. I paid $10 for this, and I think it was well worth it. Artisan bowls like this typically sell for between $40 and $60. If it's a renowned artist who made it, then it could be worth even over $100. I got to do some research on Tom and see if I can figure out who he is, but it's such a beautiful, simple bowl, and I love having these little touches throughout a home. Jesse missed his opportunity to make a comment about a fish platter. I think this would count as a fish platter. It's a mid-century Fred press and it's got this beautiful design for the scales. I thought that was a really cool kind of effect, having a typical design you'd see like this be the fish scales going sideways. I'm not positive, but I think that this is from Switzerland. It's a beautiful pottery, and you know what I liked about this? It actually reminded me of when I was a kid and I would use puff paint. How many of you used puff paint in the 80s? That was so much fun. I puff painted so many t-shirts. Puff paint was my jam for a couple years. We picked up this one for $5 at the estate sale. This is actually one of my favorite wooden items that I picked up. It's so primitive and it looks so old to me. There's nothing special about this piece other than that I really love it. It was only $5 too. A lot of people might look at this as flawed because it has the huge natural crack in the wood, but I actually love that element. It makes it feel more organic and natural to me. You might be wondering how I'm gonna make just a chunk of wood look good. I will try my best and I will show you how I would style this up. I thought these were really fun dance salad tongs. They're a very nice light pale wood, which I thought was really pretty. Most of the dance items that I pick up out of Denmark actually are teak. So I thought this was interesting to see them made out of this lighter wood. We paid $10 for these, but they do retail online for $70 plus. Not bad margins for serving utensils. We got this glass Ouroforos bowl for only $5. That's a really good price for Ouroforos. I got a set of 2 of these beautiful ceramic Japanese dishes. I thought the shape on these and the color was really beautiful. These are really nice because they work for more than just serving platters with food. I actually think this would be really pretty on a dresser with some jewelry items or maybe some makeup brushes in it. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do to style these up. I got a set of 6 of these beautiful Japanese wooden bowls. These would be great for miso soup and side dishes, and they are in perfect condition. I got the set of 6 of them for only $10. This one is so weird and I love it. So I have a couple vases that I love and I just cannot let go of, but they don't really fit our everyday style. And I don't really decorate for Halloween, but what I kind of do is I pull out a few of the moodier vases that I think are kind of a little bit dark and whimsical, and they just kind of create a little bit of a moodier vibe. I don't do full on Halloween, but I like adding in those little touches in October. We found this at an estate sale that was more like a garage sale. It was 4 or 5 women that had all joined together and they were all selling items that they didn't need or want anymore. I consider that more of a garage sale. Either way, it didn't really matter to us what kind of sale it was. At least the items were good and they were for sale. We paid $20 for this and it is a beautiful mid-century era Haitian wood bowl. And this is a really nice hardy wood that's kind of similar and compared to mahogany in density. And the shape on this is so fantastic. It's got a nice lid. It's in beautiful condition. Jesse snagged this wooden bowl at the first estate sale. That was so nuts. Everything was just like flying off the shelves into people's bags. So our strategy was to split so that we could both go to different rooms and check things out. So he came back with this in his bag and this was only $10. Another nice carved wooden bowl. This one's very rustic. I love the wavy scalloped edge on it. Aren't these birds so fun? This is a Pacific Northwest potter, I believe out of Seattle, and these are not incredibly valuable. Her pieces sell for maybe between $25 and $50, but I loved the birds on them. I'm so excited for the holidays. You have no idea. I'm probably decorating before Thanksgiving, and I usually don't do that. We're hosting our Finland Christmas markets trip in the beginning of December, so I really want to make sure that I have time to enjoy the Christmas decorations before we leave. And if you're ever interested in going to the Christmas markets in Europe, we host international group trips there every year. Last year we did Germany, the Czech Republic, and Austria, and this year we're doing Finland, but you never know what we're gonna do the next year. So make sure you check out our website, leftcoastrevivals.com, and you can click on that travel tab, and that's where you're gonna see all the details of our upcoming group trips. This needs to get cleaned up, but it is a beautiful brass Italian pitcher. It's so sleek. It's got a walnut handle, and I've sold a couple of these actually over the years. I only paid $10 for this. We went back to the sale that we didn't want to wait in line for, and we only ended up getting this one cute little weed pot vase, but I'm glad we saved it. How fun is this copper lamp? It was kind of just buried amongst a bunch of bird and garden stuff. I actually walked past it the first time, and I know a lot of other people did too. You really have to look past things that are very distracting and loud sometimes to see the simple, awesome item hiding behind it. I think this is gonna be a really cool one. We're not gonna keep this one, even though I love it, because I just don't have a space for it. And I don't think this needs to be rewired. So this is probably gonna be coming to one of our first Friday sales here very soon. We got so many books. I can't believe how many books we bought. We literally got that entire set for only $35. I'm really excited about that set because I've really been wanting to spend more time actually learning paintings and learning more about some of the artists that I've seen their work in museums across the world. The set itself, if it had the book that's missing, would probably be worth anywhere from $150 and maybe $200. I think I saw some listings for upwards of $400, but it seemed like most of them were in the $100 to $200 range. But we only paid $35, so I'm gonna use it for a while, and then when I'm ready to let it go, I'll make sure it stays together, minus the one that's missing, and then I will pass it on for another life with someone else who's interested in art. We picked up a lot of other books today too. I like to get books for styling, for decorating our home, and obviously for reading. So usually when I pick up a book for decoration, I make sure I'm actually interested in the topic as well. So usually that's going to be travel related, history, wildlife. In this case, the history of flight. I thought that would be an interesting read. And then I even picked up 2 different stained glass books. I'm pretty sure that the person that lived at the home was really into stained glass because I saw some kits that they had for making and crafting stained glass, and then they also had several books on it. I thought this one was going to be great, so usually what I do for styling is I take the covers off. If it's a book that I'm going to resell at some point, I always keep the covers though. I have a drawer that I have a bunch of book covers in just in case I sell those books. But I don't like the way it looks because they usually get pretty beat up and ratty, and you just take them out of the sleeve, and now I have a beautiful, sleek, clean coffee table book. Some of these books are actually worth a little bit just by themselves. I looked up this Tiffany's window book, and this one was selling online for I think $45 to $60 depending on who was selling it and how good a condition it was in. This one's in almost perfect condition, and it's got a beautiful maroon cover, so I'll definitely use that for styling. This will be fun to actually sit down and look through and learn a little bit about Tiffany windows, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know anything about them other than that they are beautiful and worth a lot of money. I had to get this postmodern art. The colors and the subject of the toilet paper are just too funny. I could see this looking so cute in a postmodern kind of themed bathroom. Maybe it has the original pink toilet with the matching bathtub and sink. Not for my style, but I still really appreciate it, and there was no way I was walking away from this. And it was only $24. So my channel intro that I used to always have play before the video would start, instead of the coming up scenes, has a beautiful horse art piece. And I have gotten more emails about that horse art than almost anything else that I've ever found or sourced before. I sold that almost immediately after buying it. I found it for $50 at an antique store, and I flipped it on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace, for $500 just a few days later. But so many people have asked me about it, and I've never come across anything quite like it. Now, this is definitely not the same at all, and it's a unicorn instead of a horse, but it kind of reminded me of it in the way that this is put together. And this one was only $25. So I thought it was worth picking up, and this will also be coming to an upcoming First Friday sale. And it won't be $500, I promise. So I've always said that I don't really connect with art the way that a lot of people do. It doesn't always make me feel something. I can appreciate it, and I usually am like, oh, I love the colors in that, or I really like the way that they did the thick texture, but it doesn't really evoke emotion the way that maybe architecture does for me. I could be standing in front of a building and I could be like weeping on the inside because of the architecture and the beauty, whether it's modernist or it's a Gothic cathedral. Architecture and statues really, really hit me like that. So I was pretty surprised that when I turned the corner and I saw this at the estate sale, I immediately was like, before I even looked at the price tag, I knew I was gonna buy it. I was like, that is a piece of art that I need in my home. When I saw the art, it just brought back the emotion of being in India. The colors and the peacefulness that I feel when I look at this painting is what I felt in India the whole time I was there. Even amongst a chaotic street full of people and noise and sound and smells, I felt this internal peace there. And so when I saw this, I just knew I needed to put this on the wall with my pictures from India. I brought all of this outside because I really wanted you to see the color of this art piece in the light. The hallway that I'm going to be putting this in is a little bit dark, but I think that's okay. It will work in that space. I don't know if you remember, but a few months ago on a road trip, we found a bunch of these mattings. I only paid $1 and they were really good quality. They're for 5x7 photos. So I went ahead and I printed some of my photos smaller and some of them in the 8x10 size to have them a little bit larger because I wanted to have some with no matting and some with matting. The contrast with the concrete table behind here is skewing this a little bit because the wall color is actually very similar to this white. So those white mattings won't stand out and pop as much as they are right now. So I think this is gonna work. I've got some beautiful photos from my trip to India, and I think the color palette is perfect with this art. It just makes me feel what I felt when I was taking these photos. And I think that's pretty special to find a piece of art that gives the same feeling that sitting in these moments did. I'm really excited about the tiger photos. These are wild tigers, and I took these pictures. That's a wild tiger. That is not in a zoo. That is not in a game drive. That's a wild tiger. And I felt that these two photos were really perfect. This one represents the wildness and the go-getter in me. And then this one represents the still sweet as a kitty calmness in me. Sorry, I'm getting very personal, but I think that when I'm done with this, I think this is going to be my favorite gallery wall I've ever put together. And I am just filled with gratitude right now that I was able to find this beautiful piece of art. Next, what I have to decide is, do I want to go with a darker natural wood frame, or should I go a little bit lighter so there's not as much contrast? What do you think? Should I go for a darker wood for contrast, or should I stick with kind of a lighter wood in these tones? Or should I go with a really warm, rich wood? Comment below and let me know what you think I should do. Originally, I was actually gonna have the nature shots surrounding a few pictures of me in India, but now that I found this art, I feel like it needs to be just the nature with her. So I'm gonna frame my Taj Mahal shot and a few other shots and actually put those in my bedroom. I know it's been a while and I know I haven't gotten the vlog out. It's still in process. I'm working really hard on the New Zealand part 2 and the India vlogs. I just finished the Scotland vlog. They will be my next projects to refocus on, but they are coming soon, I promise. And one of my absolute favorite finds from this estate sale haul is this folk art Mexican hand-carved mirror. I picked this up at the first estate sale for only $65. I grabbed this thing off the wall so fast. Here is the complete jewelry haul of both of the days picking, and then I also wanted to show you these cute little birds. Jesse picked these up at the very first estate sale, and they were $3 each, and it looks like they were made in Austria. I think that said Austria under there. Yeah, handmade in Austria. Those are going to be fun to add to our little Christmas collection. Obviously, the star of the show is the beautiful, beautiful belt buckle. He had 650 on this, which I do believe it really is worth that, but I ended up getting it for only 400. When you find a piece of this quality that's by a renowned silversmith, if you have the market or the ability to sell this piece, it is well worth picking up, even at $400. This is a stunning heirloom quality belt buckle. A beautiful modernist brass cuff. This was $8. Beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise sterling earrings for $25. These are something I would value at probably closer to $80 to $90. Sterling drop earrings. I thought these were really fun. These were only $15. Probably the best deal was only $2 for this sterling chain and pendant. A fun modernist brooch. This was only $15. And some other really wonderful, unique pieces. I really loved this one. I really love scrimshaw work, so this one was kind of fun. I know it will take the right audience, but I just thought that was a fabulous piece. A cute little sterling lapis bird pin. This one was $15. Oh, I just realized I knocked off one of the earrings. I'll have to get that fixed. I found all of this at the one sale that wasn't even on estatesalefinder.com. This one was just a local person who put up signs. Some of them are project pieces, but the pricing was too incredible to walk away from. These are real sterling and turquoise pieces on the watch. This one's especially fun. The best deal was on this Black Hills gold. This is real 10 karat gold. I ended up paying only $45 per ring, and these I think are worth several hundred each. This one has a little tiny diamond in it, and then a nice little delicate band too. This one I actually think I only paid $25 for. So these three and this belt buckle will definitely be the most profitable items out of everything I picked up, but I always try to make sure I have a variety of price points. And a lot of these earrings I only paid $10 for. A little starfish, some more earrings, and then this beautiful little horse fetish necklace.
Okay, here's my Kevin Duckworth poster, which is true early 90s awesomeness, actually. Kevin Duckworth was an NBA basketball player for the Portland Trailblazers, so you'd think a poster that's NBA basketball. No. So check it out. It's not what we got. The duck posing in front of his lifted Bronco with his hunting and fishing gear. He's got his Rottweiler there. It's a really cool poster. And if you grew up in the Portland area in the 90s, you know who Kevin Duckworth is. And he was actually one of the sweetest, nicest guys you'd ever meet. From what I've heard, he's since passed away. Rest in peace, Duck. It says, to Will, have a great summer, Kevin Duckworth. It's almost like a yearbook signing where you're like, have a great summer, see you next year. It's just really, it's really cool. Even though my name's not Will, I'll pretend it says Jesse. It's a lot of stuff. We didn't have to throw any elbows or get in any fights, and we still got awesome stuff.
Yeah, we actually got to hang out with friends, and we made new friends.
Yeah.
We got to meet several people who have followed our channel for a while, and now we're estate sale buddies. Thank you for going estate sale shopping with us over the weekend. We had a blast with you, and we will see you in a brand new adventure here very soon. How much is a gold brick actually worth these days?
Well,
probably a lot.
A brick? Depends.
Yeah, a real solid
like
gold
one
brick.
of those big ones from
like in the cartoons, you know, when they're like loading up all the gold
that'd
bricks
be a lot
and stuff.
of money. Probably within 10 minutes if you heard of eat. Blah, 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 blah.
What if?
What if?
The world will never know.
The world is full of what ifs. But wait, there's more. One more estate sale.